Dear colleagues, let me start my topic with a small introduce how the today we have information how the according the uh, first image of the White House, Joe Biden, U.S. President Joe Biden have a plan to the to visit in the Israel. So this is very strong strong action for the start for the peaceful protest. I think in the land of the old Palestine. So the first part of my talk was not about only the Israeli situation, Israel and the humanitarian tragedy of the Palestinian aid, and the oh Jesus, the speech of Benjamin Netanyahu in Parliament. So the authority of the Benjamin Netanyahu have been arise. I think this is a story. And totally European Union, the background of the end of the Polish general elections. So the all understanding how the dangerous of the terroristic autocratic autocratic regimes to the put diktat for the democracy countries. If it was the Makarov, Vasilkov, Bucha stories, the I won't tell about forget, non-forget, but all think this is a caution phenomenon and will not repeat. But here we the second and the second terrorism, how the musician festival was shooting and the could the heat of the refugees at horror events, and so the for all the authority of the terroristic power, autocratic power had start begin very bad relationship, and so the conflict start due to as said from Prime Minister Ehud Olmert. The how the power authority in Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, thought we are better, we are stronger, we can to do all and for all, and the I add additional the post-colonial idea direction, etc. Totally the and here we can to observe how the intelligence data have not study the politicians. And equal mode is have a right. And certainly the European Commission already also support the efforts of the State Department and Brussels, in particular Charles Michel, told about how the by the fact two Palestinian state. So Palestinian is the part of the Arabian people since Morocco to the Iraq, and two Palestinian countries. This is, I think, need to the dispute for all what and we will see what to tell to say United States White House. And here, as I told, just this is a second story, and certainly the overall understood how the very difficult have terroristical state, and it's very interesting how they all demand to Israel to keep the humanitarian rule of the war. This is not only the and nobody tell about demand about the conflict Russia Ukraine about it and right now I should like to tell about the cold fresh conflict in the world who which can to fire surprisingly. One of them, the Metohia Kosovo with Serbia, and also the conflict around the Abkhazia and South Ossetia with the Georgia, and certainly this is and certainly they have a biggest potential conflict around the Belarus. Also, though this is cold, cool, and fresh conflict situation can vary. Also, the experts have a forecast about the Azerbaijan under the shoulders of the Karabakh story to open the corridor to the Nakhichevan. So this is this is obviously a real story, and so this is a conflict will be open new stage of the international relationship. Before second part of my topic, as the second part of my topic, I'd like to tell how the last week was a very terrible story. How in the 64 kilometers out of the Chicago, suburb of Chicago, was killed 6-year boy and wounded his mother, the refugees from the Palestine. So this is very horror story, and the master of his house where this is a family, 32 years old woman and 6-year boy had shelter, were killed by the knife. The boy killed was killed only because he was a Palestinian. This is the hate and very allegation of the of the U.S. President Joe Biden. He noted in his social media about this horror story. Jesus. The second part of my topic, today, United U.S. Department Energy of the United States reported about how the oil mining in the United States achieved the record data, 13.2 million barrels per day. This is data said journalists before the pandemic level. And right now, United States have biggest oil productive for in the market. So this is data allows to the suppose how the market have a separate benchmark Brent. This is only the right now almost symbolic significance, and the oil of the Saudi Arabia, Iraq, also the underground supplies from the Iran had calculated another story about the Russian supplies to the India and re-export India of the Russian oil. This is also the another history, and we have a selling of the $60 per barrel, and so the oil prices of the benchmark Brent about the $90 US, and so the United States can have a possible can to the ban export oil crude out of the United States, and so the payment for the Russian export, including oil and gas, since this day, according to Putin's order, which support Russian Central Bank must be have be returned currency renewal into the motherland with the 80%. And the title of this film corporation organization have a secret. This is create the ground of the corruption in the high level, and so the right now the Russian management didn't understand how the Russia need the currency, despite the Russian central bank and Russian national fund, which state under the control of Russian treasury, have 300 billion US dollars in the reserve. So this is circumstance allowed to the Russian economic power to refuse the currency, and the result of it, the jump of the interest currency rate in the Russia, the level 100 and 105 US dollars and euro per rubber. And certainly here nothing to do how the Russian Bank need to the rise to high top of the interest rate. But before it, I'd like to tell how Russia have not protested about the keep Russian payment for the oil of the half year, the first half year in the sum 39 billion US dollars. So therefore, it's very interesting how the today government report about the increasing investment in the Russia on sum 8%. This is a very expensive. This is a very expensive money or in investment, and certainly this is situation with the absence of in the market currency, foreign currency, also the biggest interest rate allows to create conditions how only the budget investment which ordered a government Mishustin allows to the to provide to advance economy. But here only one barrier, the so-called special military operation in Ukraine. In Ukraine, which need 1/3 budget of the Russian Federation, and so the that to the show of reject of the story of Hamas Israel. Russian President Putin today had a meeting about the special military operation in Donbass and Lugansk, and here as here I suppose to the dear spectators compare the statement Vladimir Putin, who as a war blogger informed news about news from the front, and the message of the Ukraine story. Ukraine, the Kiev regime. These have differences, very different, and to find the middle average data almost impossible. Impossible. So the under the push of the society, Russian resistance forces and Lugansk-Donetsk militia need to the attack Ukraine forces, in particular, that is being in particular in the Kupianskaya, Marinka, also around the Avdiivka. But around Avdiivka, Russian offensive already stopped, and the Ukraine forces and Russian forces almost to support, almost confirm the Ukraine strike against the ships in the Sevastopol Bay. Submarine and rocket warship, etc. And another message today, Ukraine with a proud reported how the how that since the September, Ukraine artillery system launched against the Russian forces and militias seven or 9,000 thousands shells per day. This is more than the Russia. But yesterday, this is relationship was turned. Not yesterday, last year was turned, and the last. I think this is and the last topic about the total of the Polish general elections, where the Germany, not Germany, when the right conservative party, Law and Justice, have a defeat, and the coalition under the leadership Donald Tusk had a win in the Polish general election, and certainly the clash of between Ukraine and Polish, between Polish and Ukraine, we can to explain only election process in the Poland. So the opposition had a success in the general election of the Poland. So see you later. Bye bye.